It's the summer of love and the moon's in the sky, but it's out later because of daylight savings. I don't know how to finish this song or how to rhyme, so I'm just gonna say the title, Summer of Love. It's the summer of love. Not 12 nights of love, just to clarify, because some people might hear love twice and think, oh, is it that? But it's not, because that was earlier in February and that wasn't summer. But this is in June, so technically it's the summer, even though there are some kids that still have to go to school, and even colleges, depending on what kind of college you go to and the region that you're in, you might actually still be in school, so it isn't technically summer when these episodes are coming out. Depending on when you're watching them, you might actually be in summer if you're watching them later on during the month of love. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of All My Bowies. Also, Summer of Love. So let's do this. Let's get things started. I hope we're going to meet another Bowie today. That'll be a lot of fun. So let's see. Well, it's late now. I'm not much of a night person, and I've been out all day. So I should probably get home and get some shut-eye. After I call my friend and give her a stern talking to, that is. Right, because friend at the bar. If you guys remember from last time, her friend did not show up at the bar. Technically my friend, I'm the one playing, but apparently the gender is female, I guess? That whole mess at the bar earlier probably could have been avoided if she was just there. I don't know how, but I can't help feeling that way. Ooh, things are getting a little psychedelic. Nice. As I get away from town, I can finally make out the gorgeously clear nighttime sky. Up here in the mountains, it seems like I can see the entire galaxy. I wonder if I can see Mars tonight. We're getting to more Bowies. I gaze into the sky and see several extra bright shining stars standing out. Slowly, the universe begins to absorb me. Yeah, it sounds like a Bowie. It's getting hot, getting absorbing. Sounds like it's going to be a Bowie. We're all a part of it, speeding through the universe faster than we can imagine, dust spiraling through the Milky Way, greater than the sum of its parts. I wonder why the stars are so bright tonight. It seems off. We're going full Bowie. Is this what happens when a new constellation forms? The brightly shining stars suddenly blast toward each other, coalescing into a shining mass that hurls towards the Earth. And me? Gah! It looks as if I'd be struck, but the comet lands somewhere in the distance with a crash in the direction of my house. I swear to every god, if that thing struck my house. A lot of dots. As I'd feared, there's a huge crater where my house used to be. God bless it. Ma'am, was this your house? Although I lived a good distance from anyone else, fire trucks, police cars, ambulances, and my nearest neighbors had already gathered on the scene. There don't seem to be any fires, as you might expect from something that big quickly crashing into the vicinity, but there's definitely something in there, and it's smoking. I creep past the police tape. One of the firemen recoils at the figure of a person huddled in the smoldering wreckage of my house. There's a guy in here! Ma'am, were there any people in your house, to your knowledge? No! The authorities are already rolling out stretchers and writing reports and everything. It's completely overwhelming. I don't know what to feel. But who's this person in my house? Well, whatever. They deserve to be hit by a meteor if they had broken into my house. Damn me, I am savage. I say that, but the person's body begins to move. They're getting up. Well, things are getting Bowie-tastic. This person isn't dead. They rise to their feet as if they're getting up from a nap. It's a strange-looking Bowie-type person who strikes me as familiar. There's not a single scratch on them. Ah, that was rough. I shouldn't have come as fast. I may have accidentally squished my spiders. Well, that's okay. They'll come back. They always come back. What the hell is going on here? What are you doing inside of my house? Or what used to be my house? Apologies, love. Looks like I made a mess of things. I meant to land in that field over there. If you give me a little bit, I might be able to fix it all. I just want you out of here, if that is what you wish. Spreading their arms, the Bowie begins to fade into a dust of sparkles. Don't go, Bowie. Don't listen to what I said. Who am I, really? They could do that. Why did they crash into my house? Hold on a tick. We need you to come in for questioning. You're not getting away that easily. I dash towards them, phasing through the half-formed sparkles like steam. That felt strange. Make up your mind, then. Is it stay or go? Well, hold on. Just tell me, who are you? Why did you come here? What happened? Name's Ziggy. I've got new business here. That's all I can say for now. Is there gonna be some kind of Bowie takeover? Get out of here with that nonsense. The Bowie fades out more. Wait, then what is it? What's worth such an explosive arrival? Ain't you heard me? That's all I can say. Ziggy fades out of view, leaving behind glittering sparkles that dissipate moments later. That wasn't the first supernatural thing that's happened around here. Apparently, what? That's another story? What? This will get swept under the rug, just like every other time. It's just the usual so far out in the sticks. Oh, okay, so apparently I'm in the sticks. But that was way too much strange stuff happening in one day for me or anyone else to simply ignore. Unfortunately, that also meant that there was too much for the authorities to ignore too. I was brought in for questioning. So, you're saying you've never seen that person before? Never in my life. Have you ever interacted with any Bowies? What does that have to do with anything? What about any Bowie-like beings? Don't you try to hide anything from us. We're only trying to help you. I hate this. Where am I going to sleep tonight? Will I even be able to leave? Just when things get too tense for me, a lawyer burst in. My friend. Apparently she'd been out of town on emergency business, but came back as soon as she heard what had happened. She's very on top of things like that. Fortunately for me. Fellas, we're done here. Just like that, I was excused from the scene. Wow, just like on TV. My friend and I drove uptown, far from the bizarre events of the day. It's AM hours now, and I'm really feeling it. Cruising through the outskirts of the city, the day began settling in. All the Bowies I've met suddenly, the quiet one standing in the ocean, the brash one demanding more from life, the apparent king of goblins, magically mysterious, some kind of musical psychic, the guy who single-handedly wrecked my house. I can't stop thinking about it. The destruction of the only house I'd ever known. Listen, you don't have to explain anything to me tonight. Let's just get you someplace safe. What am I going to do? She glanced at me as if she knew everything I was thinking. Warmly, she smiled. You can stay at my place for the time being. Really? Of course, silly. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't at least offer that? It'll just be like the good old days. I feel like I might cry. Thanks. Aw, don't get all mushy on me. Hey, now, to be honest, I kind of have to drive back the other city over. I'm still in the middle of my emergency consultation, and this stands to make me lots of dough if you get it. I understand. If I drop you off here, you can make it back to my place fine, right? Of course. My friend lives off the suburbs in a dope bleep place, if I may say so myself. I loved my little country house, but I'm going to enjoy living posh in her place while I house hunt. My friend pulls over and lets me out where the residential areas begin, giving me her house keys. Help yourself to whatever. I'll be back in a couple days. Be safe out there. Love you. Thanks so much. Drive safe. As she pulls away in her sports car, a strong sense of loneliness swirls around me, blanketing me in the coldness of the night. It is absolutely still, cold, and quiet. I would only have to walk about half a mile from here to get to her place, but I can feel the length of space between here and there grow as though the night itself were expanding. I proceed carefully. I love the suburban quietness, as it reminds me of the country, but I feel surrounded. It's not the country. Untold dangers lurk in every shadow. The gnawing complacency of silence makes me even less at ease. I know the easy way from here, but some feeling prompts me to go faster. I cut through a side street. I won't be on this street long. I keep going at a brisk pace. Still, I feel like eyes are on me. I stop to look behind me quickly. I see something in the shadows. This is not Halloween in July. I don't want to be scared, but investigate. I walk closer to where I saw a figure move. It must have rushed behind that rubbish can. Maybe it was a raccoon? Why am I even bothering? Wait. I catch a ghastly visage in the shadows. I can feel the energy being drained from me into something not quite like fingertips, maybe tendrils. I dead? I'm dead, everyone. I died. Alright guys, so we're just going to wrap things up with that. Next time we will make sure not to die. That's actually going to be a goal of mine. So not dying and seeing where the story is going to go. So thank you all. Love you guys. Take care. Hope you had fun because I actually did too. Alright, so see ya.